Welcome to Lizards Inc., a show where two lizard people learn more about the eccentricities of human society. Today's topic, propaganda.
What's for lunch today, Nalon?
A cricket salad. I hate it. The doctor says I need to watch my weight, though. What about you, Xela?
I'm just having a grasshopper sandwich. The usual.
Can I have a piece?
Heck no, this is the first thing I've eaten in like a day. I've been swamped lately.
You're getting overtime pay, right?
I hope, man. And I hope they pay me with all my social security taxes, too. I've been overwhelmed. I still don't understand why we adopted that system from the humans. That was a really, really bad idea on our part.
Man, no need to question it. What are you even working on that's so serious?
European propaganda. It's been kicking mine and the entire department's butt lately.
Haha. European work is always interesting, though. They get vocal about things, but I've never really seen them get, wild about it. They'll protest, but I haven't heard anything crazy in those protests.
Well, the French are easy, but really, that's about it.
French have always been easy. Have you seen the summertime protests with the fireworks? Something about their system of government has always just been really easy to manipulate. My great-grandpa, speaking of the French, my great-grandpa was part of the initiative to spread the lie that Napoleon was abnormally short.
I swear you tell me that like every single day we're in the office. My father started the whole revolution. What's your point?
How late in life did your dad have you? Never mind, that's not important. I feel sorry for you, though. Oh my god, when they get riled up, Europeans are so fun to use, but it's so much whack!
Yeah, tell me about it. It's gonna take something like World War II to get them acting up again.
So, you think they'll manipulate a failed painter from a different country, or will we use Germany again? They've been the main antagonist for 2 wars.
I don't know, man. Russia's doing a good enough job at that.
I don't know. They're a little too unpredictable. They'll do what we want, but a bit too well, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, or not well enough. Did you see what happened to the Soviet Union?
That's fair. I had a lot of money riding on them back then. You know who will be a big game changer? The U.S.
Yeah, that's if they don't fall anytime soon. I swear that country has been on the brink of civil war since the 2016 election race. They've been torn apart on all sides, from races to sexes. And not to mention the corporations that take advantage of the vocal minorities. That's actually screwed up.
I remember when we spread some clips of Putin being anti-woke, there were Americans, and I'm not just saying citizens, even I think some politicians, who wanted to join Russia in taking over Ukraine, all because woke bad. Honestly, North America in general, all of their propaganda is really the greatest thing to work on. You remember when Canada seized the bank accounts of those truckers? The lizard who did that got a great promotion.
Yeah, everybody in that department is doing an outstanding job. It's not so easy over here, though. Not since Lizzie died.
I miss her. We're entering crunch time, though. With the election coming up, we're still trying to figure out who we want to win. Joe dropped out, even though he was the funniest thing on earth. But Trump could easily be the chaos we need to strengthen our influence.
Just say something about good old Donnie and the country will catch fire. It doesn't matter whether you love him or hate him.
Even non-Americans. I will say, I am jealous of whoever came up with that Q fellow on that 4chan website. No one knows who started that, but he must have gotten a really nice promotion from that.
Yeah, the radical right is really doing all the work for you guys over there. It's probably why it's been easy to manage, honestly.
That QAnon gaze was so good. You'd think it was actually ran by a human. But you do raise a good point. Why are people people so easy to fall for propaganda? Look at all these recent conflicts. People will see what they want and treat it like it's holy. But you do raise a good point. Why are people so easy to fall for propaganda? Look at all these recent conflicts. People see only the stuff they want and supports their opinion, and they treat it like it's holy scripture.
Welcome to the age of social media, my friend. Everything goes through an algorithm based on what said user likes. I came up with that, and I'm still waiting on that promotion. Heck, maybe even a raise or a bonus will do at this point. Please, I'm broke.
I'm sorry to hear that, buddy, but that's besides the point. Why are humans so quick to jump on these bandwagons? They take sides a bit too easily, in my opinion.
Not the brightest tool in the shed, really. You see what I did there? Anyway, they're too dumb this day and age. They tend to act more emotionally rather than logically. Probably why it's easier to control the West.
But why manipulate that? Why not harness it for good?
Because we want to destroy the human race, you know, the very thing that they taught us ever since we were young. Besides, the fall of the U.S. spells the fall for the rest of the world. Because despite the nation's infancy, the world relies on them like they're the world's police force. Like, it's actually really bad. Like, seriously, we sent a toddler to the police academy, and then they just walked and they passed. It's kind of bad.
If we wanted to bring the downfall of humanity, we would have done it already. It doesn't make any sense. Ever since we were young, we were told to be proud in ending humanity's tyranny. But every time we get close, the humans supposedly get smarter. Aren't we supposed to be the better species here?
We're probably just giving them a false sense of security. It's not like there's some species over us that makes our jobs even more difficult. You and I both know the higher-ups would have found that out already.
But still, they wouldn't have advanced as much as they have. Look at us. We are office workers. We do nothing but walk into a building and type on a computer. At least the humans have a variety. They got truckers, they got engineers, they got deli workers. Maybe we wouldn't be so behind in our goals if we had the tenacity humans did.
All of this goes into a false sense of security. We are leagues ahead of them in technology and even knowledge itself. They will never catch up to us in those regards because with each new invention they come up with, we can come up with a countermeasure within a day. Heck, even 12 to 6 hours minimum.
Then why are they still alive? What's so important about them that we need to keep them around?
That's a question for the higher-ups, man. You and I both know that. My guess is that they're trying to be subtle, or maybe they're keeping them around for their own entertainment. Who knows?
Then why don't we learn more? Thank the high gods that the conspiracists that are onto us are seen as nut jobs. But think about it. Human passion is a powerful thing. Why do they survive so much? Even after everything we have done, and everything they themselves have done, you remember Big Boy and Little Boy? They persist. On and on they march, never once cowering to fear.
Why are we trying to sound as if we're about to rally a bunch of people to go up and rebel against the higher-ups? It's like you said, if we really wanted them gone, sure, they'd be gone, I'll give you that. But maybe the higher-ups are trying to entertain themselves with the humans killing themselves. Hey, that just gave me an idea to mess with the nuclear security systems and start a nuclear war, which will lead to Armageddon. Do you think I could get a promotion from that?
I think you're going a bit too far with that one, buddy. But think about it. That Q fella, I honestly believe the rumors that he's a human. No one understands the passion and tenacity to survive like humans.
Oh, are we feeling sympathetic now? Do you know what that abomination of a species has done to the planet? The universe can't go on with these humans living in it. Otherwise, they'll go to other planet and starve it of its natural resources. They're going to become the aliens in the UFO that they themselves fear so much. You know, in the movies. They're like a virus, man, and that said virus needs to be disinfected, and that's our job.
You mean the same humans that are trying to fix their problems? They have found answers. Look at their feeble attempts at renewable energy. Humans are slow. I will give you that. However, if we helped them, they might be a lot more helpful.
Look, man, they're beyond help. They won't give in to alternatives because it's more profitable to pollute the world than to save it. Have Have you seen the Doomsday Clock? According to it, the world is really close to being unsalvageable. Approximately 90 seconds as of now.
But hasn't it been slowing down?
It's only gotten closer by the year, it seems. Or at least every couple of years.
Clocks always get closer to the end. That's how they work. But isn't it ticking slower?
What are you talking about, man? This is it's a metaphor. It's not an actual clock. It's a metaphor the humans use to determine how close they are to self-destruction. The time is determined by scientists. It's not a literal clock.
So then what is the ringing I hear every night?
I don't know. The city clock, Gib Neb.
But I'm the heaviest sleeper in the caves.
Or you're just a light sleeper.
Hey,
Listen here, mister.
I am a heavy sleeper.
No, you complain about not getting enough sleep at night. Wait a minute, what are you talking about? Gib Neb doesn't ring at night.
I swear I hear ringing late at night.
You're insane.
No, I'm not.
Yes, you are.
No, I'm not.
How do you hear? There's no ring. The clock is scheduled to stop ringing after 10 p.m. That's when it's quiet time. Because concrete reverbs, you know how sound works?
No.
Oh my. Anyway, my point is we are working towards a pure and beautiful world where all of lizard kind can live free without the fear of the destruction of the human menace. At least that's what it said in our textbooks at school. I don't know.
A world like that, is it even worth it if it's built on spilt blood?
At least it's not our blood being spilled. Oh, look at that. It's about time to get back to work. I gotta get back to the office. I'll see you later.
What if they're trying to make a beautiful world too?